All right, so good win. You were down early, came back thanks to some good shooting again from Marquise second half. How big has he been in the second half the past few weeks to really put you guys together?
Q's been great. He's really stepped up, and we knew he could score when we recruited him, and he's now kind of figuring things out and in a rhythm and clicking well. So
Saturday, Fort Hays State. What's the difference between taking on an opponent like Kearney, who can beat you up inside with those big guys, and then a Fort Hays State? You got Saturday coming into the building.
Fort Hays is a lot more physical team than Kearney is. They execute very well. I mean, they're a very well coached team. It'll be a lot more physical game. A lot less, I think, probably a lot less 3-point shooting. I think that the way Kearney has to play, they're down a couple of guys, and so they had to come in here and make a bunch of threes in order to win. And I don't think Fort Hays is that way. They've got a nice inside-out game, and they're a lot more physical.
You're in 5th place right here. I haven't seen any other scores from tonight, so you're really one game kind of out of 4th place. How big is it for your team to get that 4th place spot in MIAA moving forward?
We'd love to be able to get that bye in the first round of the tournament, get in the top 4 and get the bye. But I mean, all we can do is control, what we can control and take it, coach speak, but take it one game at a time and try and win the next one.
Last few games, you've kind of trailed early in the first half, then it's taken a second half effort for your team to get going and get the offense going to outscore the other team. What do you guys got to do better to put together a complete game of basketball?
You just got to come out ready to play. I mean, I think that our last 2 home games, people just come in here and shot the ball well. I think that Kearney tonight they had hit their average amount of threes in the first 6 or 7 minutes of the game. They came out on fire, and like I said, with being a couple guys down, they've got to shoot a lot of threes. So they kind of changed their game plan and made a bunch of shots early and got a big lead. Consequently, we didn't make shots. I thought we had great looks early, especially we had a lot of offensive rebounds. We had 14 offensive rebounds, but we had 4 second chance points for the entire game. That doesn't translate well. We missed a lot of easy shots, missed some wide open threes, and consequently, when the ball's not going in the basket, you don't defend with as much energy as you do when you're scoring. So that had something to do with it early.
Double from Hammond. He played big on the offensive glass tonight, getting a lot of second chance opportunities. Although you said only 4 points. How focused are you guys on your big guy play from Byford and Hammond down in the paint to really give you a second chance?
That's kind of been our strength all year is our front line. And not only Jake getting offensive rebounds tonight, but defensively he was really good. He blocked, I think, 3 shots and changed a couple more, and he was a big difference down there defensively. But we've got to go to those guys. That's where we have an advantage on most teams we play. And now that Q's stepped up and started playing a lot, scoring a lot more, we're a little bit more complete. Josh Holliday was really good tonight. Marquise Johnson was really good as well. So if we can get those guys, and then Cole Talbot, and if you didn't mention him, but he played great.
Right. What happened with Marquise there when he went down hard in the second half and went over to the trainer? Was there anything going on?
Yeah, he landed on his hip. Okay. He's got one of those hip bruises or a scab, or what, I don't know if it's a hip pointer or whatever it is, but they're painful. It's hard to once you get one during the season, it usually lasts the entire season. It's hard to get him to heal up because you keep getting hit there over and over. But he's a tough guy, and he'll act like it's hurting him, but he'll play through it. He's tough.
Cool. I'm good.
Thanks, Coach.